Alright, hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mira, the real one. Now, for most of people, it would be kind of confusing why I say the real one. Well, it's because the whole conversation that we're gonna have today in this entire video. Basically, 2024, everything starts as fine. New year, new start, right? Well, this year started a bit interesting. The beginning of the year, like January around, was everything seamlessly fine. Till about the end of January, where I got notified by my wife of something happening. What it might be? Well, this image here. Now, why is this so important? Easy to explain? That person who texted me wasn't me. In one hand, I'm not the type of person to rape anyone or anything like that. I'm generally harmless, if mostly misunderstood like crazy. And several other people that know me personally, behind the camera or anything like that, can't even vouch itself that I'm nothing like this. But before we go deeper to it, let's just say for people that already do know me for how many years already, they might think this video is a bit useless. But it's mainly also aimed for those people that don't really know me. And I go in pretty much full depth into it, so enjoy a little bit of the journey. Now, why is that one picture so significant in general? Well, that picture was taken in a server of where my wife was in that notified me of an imposter copying me or impersonating me. And it shocked me honestly because out of all the years that I've been in VRChat, playing games or anything like that, this is literally the first encounter. And I'm not even a significant streamer, YouTuber or anything like that. I mean, heck, you guys know how little I stream or play video games on live streams or YouTube. I mean, literally, it's been literally years since I last streamed, like, put on a video or anything, matter of fact. I've been just not feeling that well. Not to mention, I'm more of a silent person. I do have a Twitter account, but I don't post in there much of anything. I'm mostly a shy, quiet person. Now, why I say that? It's because a couple days later, like right now, only a few days beforehand, I've been having a huge depression and panic attack because this appeared. A fake Twitter account of someone impersonating me. Now, what's so significant about this one? Well, this is my Twitter account, the real one. And as you guys can see by the difference, 113 followers, 9 or 2. Kinda obvious. Not to mention, if you look closely, created date 2024. Created date over there. I don't think I need to say more, alright? It's plainly obvious as it is. Now, what else is there other than that? Well, mine, as you guys can see, has pretty much nothing going on. Close to no text or anything like that. While this one, well, A lot of hate talk, a lot of black facing, what the hell ever that really means. I I don't know yet. I need to research that part, what the hell that means. But it's just something that I've heard a little bit. But also, not to mention, the most significant part is this image. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the imposter doesn't really know who they're talking to or even really care. Because, well, the one that they're calling dumb and fake or anything like that is my wife. And the one that they actually say that is a faker is me. Now that's in many ways funny. But another thing is, if they really are the real VR Mira, well, they wouldn't shit talk many people off my friends list, even the close ones, which they don't take consideration whatsoever. And I have a lot of friends, and that faker pretty much trash talks all of them. And let's just have a closer look on the follower list, shall we? Yeah, interesting. Notice how every single person in there, in that entire listing, is a VTuber avatar, a VTuber and content designer. Isn't that a bit suspicious? Because in one, for those who don't know, one, that amount is suspicious in many ways already. Because that shows it's already quite suspicious in general. Not to mention, all of them claim that they do for big streamers set them up, but they don't even stream themselves, or let alone, well, have any streams in general, and they even sometimes claim that they quit streaming. Sure, quit streaming without even any followers or anything like that, let alone videos or anything like that, or even remotely a channel itself. Well, good, the channel part I can understand that if they deleted it, but other than that, no. Other than that, let's go to the more recent one. 20 followers, I do a face reveal. I'm a VTuber, I don't, pretty much, I use my avatar as a face reveal. Not only because I don't really like myself, but I'm also self-conscious on myself, like, I'm not good enough or anything like that. Like, I have a lot of self-doubts. I even go through therapy right now, this entire time. Another thing that my friend said to me was, why not making like a verification thing for like Twitter or Twitch or anything like that to verify that it's you? I would do that, but Twitter requires to be like affiliated or anything like that to actually be verified, which I'm not whatsoever, not even remotely close. While on Twitter, on the other hand, you need to pay like 14 bucks in my region a month, and I don't have nearly the money for that. And honestly, I don't see much of a point in general, because, like I said, I don't really see much of a use in it since I don't use Twitter or do much of anything in general. I'm mostly being on myself. Now, let's go a little bit further, shall we? In one hand, they say that they own the Beacon of Light server, and they're the owner of it. If that's the case, then why is my Discord has the beacon of light in it and I'm on the very top? Yeah, kinda sounds suspicious. Not to mention where my wife is the co-owner. Yeah, sure, go ahead, buddy. Try to imitate that you're the co-owner, and even try to shit post that you're the owner and trash talking the co-owner. Real fucking good job. Go on. And trash talk my wife even more. I'm gonna find you even more out. Which I kinda honestly do, honestly. And I will reveal it in the end. Now, let's go a bit further down. Um, that's when we notice that there's something going on. Someone that is in the server. Or at least was. Some of the messages that are in the Twitter is directly copy pasted from my server. Not the racial ones, don't worry about them. I am not like that whatsoever. It's mostly the ones of like the copier and imposter ones, or even the pinged in Discord or Discord ID, which the imposter is. And yes, that is the imposter. But not the full account, it's just a bot account. Now, let's do a little bit of a detective work. The Discord account got created 29th of December last year, 2023. Okay, now take into consideration that it must be someone that was in my server, which is not a lot, generally. Like, it's only like 50-ish people, if not. And most of them aren't really online and active. If we go like the detective string, like in those detective movies or series with that red line going around the pathway, if we go pathing way from that point to the set's Discord server and trail it even further on taking consideration when that server is connected to or when it got created. If we take that in consideration, it might be a low blow, but my theory is, like I said, this is the first time that anything like this ever happened to me, and I've been in VR chat since the beginning, which is 2017. It doesn't show me on my current account, but I've been actually like that because the account that I'm in right now is literally my second account. The first account I had to basically give up on because it happened a lot of stuff in it that I had to completely restart again. But if we pathfind other things with the Discord server to count, there is one similarity that comes into it. And that might be a bit of a long shot. But if we go into the Discord server's audit log and go all the way down to set date, there's only one person who joined that server. Luna Queen. It might be a high possible, like a long shot. But I believe, since nothing ever like that ever happened, and they're the only one that came to it, is that much like an involvement in general. That might be weird. But there's another one. Yeah, Luna Queen is not even their first account. The one that is so claimed hacked is Rouge. Yeah. Um, two accounts, One magically hacked out of nowhere, and the other one that the same day joined when everything went down without my knowledge. And then also the recently created Twitch account fits too perfectly together. Don't you guys think? Now, for most part, you guys think you're just accusing others or anything like that. But hold on, there's a reason why I said that. My wife contacted Luna for a lot of times. But every time, no answer, nothing. Not a single peep. Now, there might be a though, if it's truly not them though, and I'm just literally going senile in a way. There's another thing. Though, if it's really someone that we just met that got their account hacked, and then a bit later, and the second account hacked, which might be a little bit of a low blow because it wouldn't be much of a difference because we didn't really contact them much, let alone really knew of them for a while at all. And I'm talking about only like a couple weeks, not months. So, judging by all that lining, they're the one that is most suitably to be the imposter. For everyone that doesn't know as well, they also claim a bit further a drawing that they made. That is one of the drawings that I did. A Sonic Zero Aura, like Sonic Colored Zero Aura. But that image, it's just an edit of a drawing that I made from this picture. Same picture, original Pokemon. Works. And it is also the case. Not to mention, I have all the pictures, even their profile picture or banner that they use for Twitter. I have that on my PC, and even further, a drawing save data that I have stored and saved up. And if you don't believe me, well, there we go. There it is. Two images, one the PNG version, or JPEG, or whatever you guys download it as, or get it, and the data of which program I drew it on. Each layer and everything. And that counts for every single drawing that they claim they did. And Mr. Imposter, if you're watching this, don't pretend to be someone you're not. It will go a lot worse than you think. Especially for identity theft, which you can go get sued over real fast. And not to mention also banned. And I'll make sure you go down. I don't need high follower counts or anything like that to be who I am. And if you go and try to imitate like face reveal or streaming or whatever, good luck. Because you don't have my model whatsoever. And you also don't have my entire voice, let alone face. For one, face and voice wouldn't match up. Because from what I see from other pictures, it's not even the same region, let alone accent. And if you were to try AI copy that, you would have a robotic voice. You can kind of hear the roboticness of each AI created audio. But yeah, that is the entire proof lining. I have everything laid out. If you guys still doubt me, you guys can contact me and I show you the proof, who I am, and everything of what you have questions for. But for the most part, I'm done here right now. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or so, you guys can contact me. Without any other parts of things to say, have fun. Hope you guys have an enjoyable year still. And I hope this entire thing gets sorted out and I can get back to my normal life. Till then, goodbye. And for anyone who tries to impersonate me, don't do it. I have a lot of friends who know me all too well. And it won't work.